Self-esteem refers to the subjective evaluation of one's own worth and capabilities. It encompasses beliefs about oneself, including feelings of competence, adequacy, and self-worth. It's not a fixed trait, but rather a dynamic construct that can fluctuate over time and be influenced by various factors such as experiences, relationships, and achievements. In this presentation, we look at how self-esteem is affected by how we see ourselves and our own internal communications. Self-image and self-talk. Self-esteem influences the way individuals perceive themselves. People with higher self-esteem typically have a positive self-image and engage in positive self-talk, affirming their abilities and worth. Conversely, those with lower self-esteem may have a negative self-image and engage in self-critical or self-deprecating thoughts, undermining their confidence and sense of worth. High self-esteem and self-image and self-talk. Positive self-perception. Example: Emily sees herself as competent and capable. She acknowledges her strengths and achievements, which reinforces a positive self-image and boosts her confidence. Encouraging self-talk. Example: John frequently tells himself things like, "I can handle this," or "I did a great job on that project." This kind of positive self-talk helps him stay motivated and resilient. Realistic self-appraisal. Example: Maria is aware of both her strengths and areas for improvement. She focuses on her progress and growth rather than dwelling on her shortcomings, maintaining a balanced and realistic self-view. Affirming self-beliefs. Example: David uses affirmations like, "I am worthy of success and I trust my judgment" to reinforce his self-worth and boost his self-confidence in various situations. Self-compassion. Example: When Sarah makes a mistake, she treats herself with kindness and understanding, saying, "It's okay, everyone makes mistakes. I'll learn from this and do better next time." Low self-esteem and self-image and self-talk. Negative self-perception. Example: Tom views himself as inadequate and unworthy. He focuses on his perceived flaws and failures, which leads to a negative self-image and low confidence. Critical self-talk. Example: Jessica often tells herself, "I'm not good enough," or "I can't do anything right." This negative self-talk undermines her self-esteem and affects her overall well-being. Overemphasis on weaknesses. Example: Mike constantly highlights his weaknesses and mistakes while ignoring his strengths and achievements, resulting in a skewed and negative self-view. Self-doubt. Example: Rachel frequently doubts her abilities and decisions. She tells herself, "I can't do this," or "I'm not smart enough," which prevents her from taking on new challenges and growing. Lack of self-compassion. Example: Kevin is harsh on himself when he fails or makes a mistake. Instead of offering himself grace, he engages in self-criticism, saying things like, "I'm such a failure," which further lowers his self-esteem. Comparison of high versus low self-esteem in self-image and self-talk. High self-esteem. Individuals with high self-esteem have a positive and balanced self-image. Their self-talk is encouraging, realistic, and affirming, which fosters resilience, motivation, and a sense of self-worth. They are kind to themselves, recognize their achievements, and view mistakes as opportunities for growth. Low self-esteem. Those with low self-esteem have a negative and unbalanced self-image. Their self-talk is critical, self-doubting, and harsh, which undermines their confidence and well-being. They focus on their perceived flaws, ignore their strengths, and view mistakes as personal failures, leading to further self-criticism and lowered self-worth. Understanding these patterns of self-image and self-talk can help individuals recognize areas for improvement and adopt healthier ways of thinking and perceiving themselves.